Hey y'all, so I definitely want to do different things on my channel. I don't want it to be geared towards a specific type of, yeah, let's just skip past that whole disclaimer. I came across the most trifling video. Okay, so this is from the channel called Jeff Ostroff. The name of this video is called Section 8 Tenants from Hell Damage My Section 8 Rentals $13,000. So I guess they did $13,000 worth of damage. Let's jump into it. This is crazy. Y'all watch. Then he has his little disclaimer: attention landlords, are you considering renting to a HUD Section 8 tenant? Wow.
Okay, so here we are at 5929, and this is our Section 8 tenant who moved out of here. And of course, it's filthy floor, filthy walls. That's typical of your Section 8 tenants after they move out. You have to repaint the entire walls. Over here in the living room, you can see the carpeting is just stained to the point that even Stanley Steamer can't clean it. And anytime, of course, you see red, you know that ain't coming up no matter what. So these carpets are absolutely totaled and rendered useless. They'll have to be
Terrible.
replaced. And the stairs are absolutely filthy, of course. They left junk and debris all over. And
Right quick, my mother, she had a lot of rental homes, and so I kind of am familiar with home repair, home improvement, and things of that nature. And every time, I don't know if she had a Section 8 like property that she rented, but there I have actually, now that I think about it, I've seen very, very dirty homes, and I don't understand why people don't clean up on their way out. Like when I left, for example, I'm still young, so child, it wasn't too long ago when I was living in a dorm. But even when I moved out of my dorm, I cleaned the place up. I cleaned the dorm. Anything that was out of place or stained or dirty, I did. If I did my best with stains, although I don't really recall any problematic stains that I could not, fix or clean. But anytime I'm leaving somewhere that I used to live, where I used to live, I'm cleaning up behind myself. I'm putting things back where they belong. If I had to use what was already provided for me, I'm just, that's just the proper thing to do. That is the
I don't
proper
know how
thing to
this could
do.
happen here. It chipped wood on
Because when you move in, it's clean. So leave it how you found it, basically.
the stairs. And let's not forget the lovely dining room chandelier chain that they broke. No chandelier, period. And they left their abandoned mirror.
I don't know how y'all. How did you even reach the chandelier?
Sliding glass door. There's several of these slats are missing, and you can tell that they had ripped down several other ones because they put them all upside down.
Wow.
Typical morons with no brains whatsoever.
I know he's pissed though. That's ridiculous.
And of course, let's not forget the very classic hanging rope. And going up the stairs.
The crazy thing about it though, these Section 8 rentals, they be nice sometimes. Like, not every location or rental is going to be nice, but this one was nice. Nice and spacious.
Any kind of cleaning
You
or
got a
vacuuming
whole
here
upstairs.
whatsoever. And my
And I don't, okay, y'all, I'm gonna try not to keep pausing too often, but just the debris, the trash and debris on the floor, the dirt that was on the kitchen floor. How did y'all live like that? You had to have. Did y'all ever clean? And I don't know if you said it, but I wonder how long these tenants lived there. I wonder how long they were there for, because you you couldn't have cleaned up anything. You couldn't have done any vacuuming, any sweeping, any mopping since you moved in, because that is a mess.
favorite here,
That's a pigsty.
they came
I can only imagine what it looked like when they actually had all of their belongings in there.
into this room, and of course there's purple and blue paint all over the carpet. And that lovely chirp there means the idiots never changed the battery in the smoke detector. And this will go down in history here as the world's worst paint job ever.
Yes.
Don't know why they decided to make half the room purple and the other half blue. That's a new one on me. And of course, paint all over the place. Here we just pulled the smoke.
Yeah, you can't do all of that in a rental. Y'all act like y'all own the place. Whoever lived there act like they owned the place. No, you can. I wouldn't even ask. I know that I'm renting an apartment. I'm not going to ask to pay anything unless it's something that can easily be reverted back to how it was, or if it's just covering up something that I cannot remove. I can see doing like improvement type things in a rental.
Protector out of the ceiling. There's no battery. No wonder it was chirping. Please, folks, do not attempt this at home with your own bathtub. This is the kids' bathroom. And
If
look
you
how
don't,
filthy this tub is. They let their
if
kids
you
bathe
don't,
in this filth.
yeah, why didn't y'all vacuum or sweep that? I don't even think that a vacuum ain't picking all those big pieces up. You're gonna have to pick those up with your hand or sweep it as good as you can, and then you have to go over it with the vacuum. At this point you should have had you should have had the carpet shampooed at that point.
Or anything here. And even though I gave them a year's supply of air filters, so it didn't cost them a penny, they never changed the air filter on the air conditioner. Look at this. Gunk up the yin yang. No wonder the AC didn't work.
Wow.
And of course, in the bedroom here, what bedroom would be complete without the obligatory hole in the door? Undoubtedly from one of their many fights that they had in here, with their loser boyfriend living here.
And I
And here you can see the door jamb in the bathroom. How do you break marble? That's an
how do you
unknown
do that though?
mystery there. And look how filthy this bathroom sink is. And looks to me like they bathed the dog and themselves in here. Just garbage everywhere. And I don't even know how you do this, but look at the switch. Cracked.
I just don't know. I don't know how a place could get to that level of filthy. Like when you start moving furniture and there are like dust mites, dust bunnies, whatever, and sometimes there are little like toys or pieces of trash up under like or behind the furniture, then you better turn around and you better clean up what you found. Like, that's trifling. I wouldn't want to leave that
So the rest of the
impression.
room is, yeah, carpet's filthy. Probably won't be able to clean it. We're gonna have to pull this carpet up too. And big stains everywhere. These are stains that won't come out with standing steamer. You can try to the
Yeah,
cows come
that
home, ain't
ain't
gonna
that
come
ain't
out.
going nowhere.
These carpets gotta come up. Debris. Now, of course, the washer and dryer. What Section 8 washer and dryer would be complete without rust and stains and stuff?
Oh,
Just lovely. Just lovely.
ooh,
So you're looking at probably
what the?
70,
Did they
80
have a
hours worth of work.
they? Did they have dogs and cats that tore up that door that you just saw? That gated door? I don't know what those are called. Sorry, I don't know everything. I just know some things, but they had to have had some birds, some lizards, some damn. Oh my god, how did that door get like that?
To clean up this mess. So, if you're ever thinking
You
about
couldn't
renting a
even wipe
Section 8
down the
tenant,
damn
folks, this is
countertop.
what you can look forward to. Still want to do it? So let's take one last look down the hallway carpet here. Just lovely. Looks like the landfill. I don't know how somebody could live in this. This is just disgusting. And we know her boyfriend was living here, which is against the Section 8 rules. That's a felony, by the way.
Ain't no
You're not supposed
ninja
to have your
worth it.
deadbeat boyfriend living in your place when you got American public paying for your rent.
True.
In the living room, this is a new one on me. I
That is
don't know
very true.
how in the world you get these holes in the ceiling. And then here in the cubby under the stairs, blue paint everywhere, undoubtedly from where they stored the blue paint that they used
I
in the
wonder how
upstairs
it
room.
smells in there. I wonder what it
But if they
smells
were going to
like.
dump blue paint on the carpet up there, they should have just
That
stored it up there.
is true. Oh, goodness.
And here's another wonderful hole in the wall in the living room, about 6 feet up in the air. I don't know how in the world you get that. Some of these
Plant
things have just
in
got
a
to be
house.
deliberate. Because I
Plain.
don't see how any normal human being under normal usage can put a hole like that in a wall.
Probably used what are those things called that Dennis the Menace, a slingshot? Probably was playing with those inside the house. Are you joking? It's a lake outside your house? And look at the rest of the house. Like, look at across the lake. Those houses look nice just from the outside. That looks like a decent area. You got it good if you got a lake outside the house, and this is how the inside. This is how you treat the inside of the home. This is how you do. And you on Section 8, and you get that type of a view. The level of ungrateful, the level of not realizing how good you got it. Not only are you in a nice, spacious home, but you're on Section 8, which makes it very much affordable. And you have a nice view of a lake outside of your fucking house. I wonder, did they have to deal with any repercussions to this? Did they have to pay anything out of pocket? Because there's no way. You they probably didn't even pay enough rent
Okay, so here we are
to
back at
reach
the
what he
AC.
had to pay
This
to
is going to be
repair
a
it.
2-hour cleanup job right here because of the amount of gook. And what I do is while it's drying, as that kicked on, I use this little tool here, which is a coil cleaning tool that you can buy at Home Depot or Lowe's. And what you do here is you gently run it up like you're combing your hair. You just run it up the coils and it scrapes off some of the big chunks and the big tumbleweeds. Okay, so now that we vacuumed it out, I shake up my can real well with the coil cleaner, and you just spray the foam all over the coil. Give it a good thick coating of foam, and the vacuum action of the air conditioner will actually suck the foam right into the slots there between the coils.
And the killing part about it is, if they just kept it clean, you wouldn't have to do all of that extra work. It's called prevention.
Vacuum just sucks it all up in there. Here we are in the master bedroom. This is the new door that we had to buy to replace the one that somehow punched a hole in at the top of it. Still have to roll up the paint on this wall a little higher up. Here's the Baxter that we had to rent to pull all the stuff out in.
I'm surprised that only cost $150. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice places.
Here you can see we already started to paint some of these walls here.
That's a shame. You doing something for people who can't afford to live nice, and that's the thanks that you get. That's already $300 just about, just for that alone. All the manpower or woman power, but all of the effort just for what? Okay, so yeah, that's the level of trifling these tenants are, probably still are. I don't understand how you can leave a household like that. I couldn't do it myself. But what I do want to do is show you all the video of how it looks now, how good of a job they did. So let me go ahead and click over to that video. Wow, that looks 1,000% better. That looks 1,000% better, yo. Cause I can't believe how that was looking like. And I've seen some bad looking properties in my lifetime, but ooh, woo. So that's some excellent craftsmanship there. They did a great job on restoring that home. That's a daggone shame. But again, I'll go ahead and leave the links to both of these videos in the description.